Okay, there we go.
Life's best moments are best captured by photography and video. You may ask, why photography and video? Because if a photo is worth 1,000 words, video is worth 1,000,000. And GPS photography and video will leave you speechless. GPS specializes in weddings, swords, fitness, and so much more. Book your next shoot today at 910-257-0526 or gpsphotoandvideo.com.
Welcome to the Amazon's podcast. I'm Glenn Young, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday with IFBB Wellness Pro Melitza Guererro. So glad that it is finally here. Third show of the year, the Atlanta Pro, 3 days out. Talk to me. How you feeling?
Am I 3 days out? One, two. Yeah. Oh shit.
Well, I guess you could say a little more because you guys don't go on stage till Sunday. So
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
3.5 days.
There you go.
Every second counts.
So what did you do today? Last workout? What did you do?
I don't know if it's last workout or not. We're playing everything by day, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And of course, what's different about this show is this is the first time you're going into a show with a coach.
Yep.
How's that been?
Amazing. It's been amazing. I don't have to think about anything, and my body is responding so well to everything that he's saying. So we're both super excited to see what that's going to look like on stage for like our first prep together, and that it was so short. You know, like it was only 5 weeks. So,
right.
Yeah.
The plus side about that, only the best is yet to come.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what was it like first time having a coach? I know you said everything was going well, and that's great. But what are your takeaways? Was it that, dang, I was really messing up before with the two previous shows, Charlotte and New York, without a coach? Or is like, okay, this is what I always needed?
I don't think it was either. I don't think I messed up with the other two shows, considering where I came from. I knew I wasn't ready for them. I did them to force myself to get to this point because of where I was coming from. Right. So, you know, my other shows, I never did that bad because I came from a good starting point. This time I came from a horrible starting point. So I don't think it has anything to do with that as to why I got a coach. It was more of just, at the end of the day, every great athlete needs a coach, no matter what you're doing, whether it's football, whether it's boxing, whether it's bodybuilding. So I always knew that eventually I was going to need a coach. And I just feel like, okay, now is really when I want to take it to the next level. I already did those shows. I already had myself in a good enough condition that a coach can mold that and work with that. And that's exactly what he did.
Mm-hmm. And it's great because best you ever felt. And it's like, it's not that you were so far off in what you were doing without a coach, but to go so far, to me, is still amazing. To train yourself, to get your pro card, jump out there. This actually will be your fourth pro show, if I'm tracking correct, right? You did your pro debut at Titans, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you're still wet behind the ears, to be honest.
Yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of girls do probably like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shows just to get their pro card.
Exactly.
So, you know, I luckily just had to do one, and I got my pro card.
What's been the feedback from your coach in this short 5 weeks?
I mean, he's just been very impressed with the way my body is responding to the protocol. To just be blunt, there was some gear that he wanted me on that I didn't get my hands on, and my body still responded like if I was on it, and he was just
Right.
really amazed by that. So he's really happy. I'm really happy.
So basically, little to no gear, which is always great.
Yeah,
To do
even
what you
pulled some
have.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And again, for everyone who does not know, who is your coach?
Mr. Antonio Luis.
And again, for those that don't know, he's also the coach of.
Ryan, his wife, and Giselle, and also oh, I think she just turned pro. I forgot her name. Eduarda, I think Eduarda is her name. I don't know if I remember her last name, but yeah.
So this is a well-known coach. He's got some heavy hitters already qualified for the Olympia. And I
Hmm.
gotta wonder, hey, I think you're gonna be joining them. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I mean, I think so
I
too.
don't
And
think so.
there's still Tampa left,
Yep.
So
Well,
then
with wellness, there's a lot of shows left, really.
well, yeah, but
Um,
I mean, in my area, like, who's
right.
gonna fly out 10 hours away? Not me. I don't have the money for
Yeah.
that. But in my area, there's still left.
So, in the grand scheme of things, if it doesn't happen in Atlanta, would you do Chicago or you would do Tampa?
Well, Chicago's the next weekend. I do not got money to be out there the next week.
Yeah.
And Tampa is like 4 weeks later, so that is more feasible.
Okay. Well, yeah, and based on feedback, and then 4 more weeks, right?
Yeah, 4 more weeks based on feedback.
So then that would be a total of 9 weeks with your new coach,
Yeah,
and who knows, you
yeah.
know. So,
Yeah, so it's
uh,
like, like I didn't just like I don't want to just do one peak week with him and then go into off season. I kind of want to see like, all right, this is what happened this first peak week. This is
right.
feedback. Let's see what we can do for another show, Or maybe it won't. Maybe I'll get first. Who knows? I don't know. I'm
You
feeling
know,
good. I
and
think
like I said, this is the first time having a coach, so
he did his thing. I did
and this
my
is
thing.
exciting to me because this is not just
Yeah.
any coach off the block. The fact that you were able to get him, that he took you on, I
Yeah.
think is still an amazing story as well. So,
Yeah.
and obviously he's pleased. So this could be beginning of a great relationship.
I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to be on that road tomorrow and be in my room and be like a little
Yeah.
hermit crab and just like get in my zone.
Right.
Yep, and take naps.
So 4 pro shows total, counting this one.
Yes.
Um, and it could be a thing, you went to Atlanta, you may say, hey, you need to go ahead and do Tampa. And then the Texas Pro is out there. I'm just saying.
But isn't the Texas Pro when is it? Isn't it this weekend as well? It's this weekend because Sonny's doing it.
The Texas Pro is this weekend?
Or one of them down in Texas is this weekend. Dr. Sonny Andrews is doing it.
I don't think the Texas Pro. I'll
And
have to go back and look.
Muscle Mommy. They're both
I
doing
could be
it.
wrong, but yeah. And speaking of which, the wellness division is very much becoming like the bikini division. A ton of wellness. You guys got a lot of shows, which is good, and you really are getting the best of the best, cream of the crop on that Olympia stage.
Mm-hmm.
What would it mean to qualify for the Olympia?
Oh, I just got goosebumps when you said that. I mean, it's every bodybuilder's dream. Well, every serious bodybuilder's dream. Like
Right.
That's what we do it for.
Right. What do you when you look across the season, you look at the state of wellness. This is their 4th year at the Olympics. The senior year, the graduation ceremony, if you will, of the Olympia for wellness. Now 4 years old. What's your takeaway? You got the overseas girls, Brazil versus America, more or less. Not everybody can be wellness. A lot of people think they're wellness and they're not. What have you seen? What do you think about your division?
I think it's still all over the place.
Yeah.
I think it's very much still all over the place. Especially when feedback for one show is this, but then a winner for another show is this when other people had the same physique as the feedback that they gave others another show. So you're just
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Like, what's like what? That's why it's so hard for us
Yeah.
to know what they want. Because in one show they say we don't want that much conditioning, right? So then the girls come in softer, but then they pick the most conditioned girl in the next show.
Right.
And everyone's like, all right. And then they tell the ones that came in softer that were too conditioned in this show to now come in more conditioned. Sometimes I feel like they just do it to fuck around with us. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's a premier division. I mean, wellness, and then there's bikini. Love them both. Love all 6 divisions. Toe to toe is wellness better than bikini when it comes to marketing, when it comes to getting the money, aka Wolfpack is putting it out there and really promoting you guys.
I would say, yeah, I would say it definitely is, just because just in general,
Mm-hmm.
not just with bodybuilding, but just in general, people that don't like bodybuilding.
Right.
In general, they are, especially with the ethnic crowds, forget about like America, with the ethnic, they are drawn to more big on the bottom.
Yeah.
So even when, even if you're not a bodybuilder and that's not your thing, especially when you have that wellness girl that's in off season, that's what they like.
Right.
They may not like the way you look when you're in season and on stage, but once you get
Right.
that season, you put a little bit of fat on your body, everyone that, where with the bikinis, like they're just so thin that they don't put on fat on their body, they're still so thin, like
Right.
exception of a few.
Right.
But I think that's the reason why that category is just becoming so big, because people, whether they're bodybuilders or not, are just like attracted to that look.
No one ever made a song about a girl with a small behind.
Nope.
and as you said, universally, that off-season look for both bikini and wellness, people are still very much drawn to it.
Yeah.
And then that brings up the thing, you like for you, and what I'll give you a lot of credit for, you shoot in an improvement season and in season. Because I think you got a perfect look all year round. Because there's so
I
many things
prefer
and different
my
things you can do.
off-season look.
You prefer the off-season look?
Oh
The
yeah,
improvement look?
hate looking like this. Like, yeah,
Really?
yeah. No.
I mean, not even like
I
a
love how
4 week out, not
but
even like a 4 to 6 week outlook. You like better, or you like off season improvement season?
I like improvement season, or like around like that 10-week outlook.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but 4 weeks, 3 weeks, no. I feel like I'm wearing tights that are sagging, like
Nice.
and they're extra small.
That's good though. That's an extra fix. We can fix that. That's too easy. You have to have a bigger wardrobe, that improvement season wardrobe, and then that shredded wardrobe.
I have my mediums for improvement season, and then my small and extra small, but extra small
Right.
is big on me now too. Like it just fits like my thighs, but then like my ankles are loose, my waist is loose. It's horrible.
Your face looks good though. You don't have the hardcore Skeletor look. You know, you
I
look great.
have pretty good collagen in my skin still.
Yeah. Now, and getting back to your coach, did he change anything as far as your diet or anything from what you were doing, or it was like, okay, you're pretty much good. I just need to do some tweaking.
He pretty much kept it the same. The only thing he did was just added more carbs.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Everything else stayed the same. My gear pretty much stayed the same, except like I said, he pulled back on certain ones, and then he did want me to add other ones, but I never got my hand on them, and the food just did what it had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're tired. Not gonna keep you.
Exhausted. Picking out the stove that I gotta shred. I got my supplements all out there, so I don't forget them.
Yeah, you gotta finish packing.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me know
I
if you
had
need
a
anything.
wonderful massage, though.
Yeah, so today was massage day.
Yeah,
How did that feel? Great. What did they pretty much work on? Your whole body
everything.
or
And
just
then,
yeah?
like an hour, she did an hour, and like my legs still did not feel like they were good. I was like, please, I'll pay you for 30 more minutes. Like, please, get up
And
in
this
there.
is
She was like on the bed. I felt like I was about to give birth to my legs.
nice.
Like she like went in like all the
Yeah.
way in on them.
And this was something that your coach wanted you to do as well, right?
Yeah. Well, I always do get massages on peak week though.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
Now, when
definitely
you get another one in Georgia before the stage, what will be as you arrive on tomorrow? Walk me through Friday and Saturday. What are you gonna do?
I don't know because every day is different depending on when I check in the morning and what my
Right.
coach says. So if he says we're done with working out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to work out tomorrow. So if that's
Okay.
the case, I will probably well, I have to go get my nails done. So I'm gonna wake up super early because I have to be there at 9. So I'm gonna do my cardio super early, take a shower,
Hmm.
eat my breakfast like 10 minutes before I normally do because I get my nails done across the street, so I could just run over. Get my nails done. I'm probably gonna have to work out. So I'm gonna come home, probably eat again, finish packing, put everything in the car, go work out, and right when I finish working out, head out to Atlanta. Hotlanta, how they say it.
Yeah, I'm still miffed that you got a 3.5 hour drive and I got 5.5. And
And
I'm like,
you are like closer.
and I'm going down south. But anyway,
And
you know,
I
like
was
I said, I've
like,
never been that
am I
good at
gonna
reading a map.
like Glenn, I'm gonna drive to you and then we'll drive like I'll go with you. But then I'm like, that's 2.5 hours away.
Yeah, that would make no sense.
Then
And I
that is
think you could be
almost
going
five
straight down to
hours.
85. So you're right there on 85.
Yeah.
Um,
So I'll just drive
so
the extra hour and be there.
yeah.
But yeah, so then once I
Oh.
get there, I'm just gonna settle in. Probably gonna have to send pictures in at night.
Hmm.
And then Friday, I don't know. It just that by then it just depends whether he's gonna want me
Yeah.
to do cardio, work out, or just
Hmm.
relax. If we're gonna start carving up or we're still
Hmm.
depleting. Which I mean, even though we're depleting, like I'm still really full.
Hmm.
So
He fed you a lot during the prep, huh?
oh yeah. Oh, yeah, like we're depleting and it looks like I'm carving up, no lie.
Yeah.
So yep. Oh, and Friday's check-in day.
Yeah.
So
Check in. So you'll check in
you gotta be here
by 3 o'clock.
I gotta check by 3, so you gotta be here by 2. Well, you gotta be there
Okay.
by 2. Not
Well, dang. So now, uh,
you gotta take
dude, you making
pictures.
me leave early now.
You gotta take pictures. Hello.
Yeah. So we shooting Friday?
We have to either
Okay.
Friday or Saturday because Sunday's a show and then Monday I'm out.
Well, I don't want to mess with Saturday. Maybe, yeah. So Friday. Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll
All
figure it
right. So I'll plan. Yeah. My plan was to get out of here by 8, but now I'm like,
out. 8
because if I
p.
go 8, I won't get there till 2 o'clock,
8 p.m.
8 a.m. on Friday.
Oh, but that's right. It's because you're 5 hours away. I'm like,
Hmm.
now you gotta
But we'll
leave.
figure it out.
You gotta
We'll
leave
figure
like
it out. I got my tickets today, so like, yeah, be right there at VIP. I'm gonna take me some cough drops or get some throat lozenges or something. So can't lose my voice by the time you hit stage on Sunday. So, but I'm excited. Wings of Strength, Atlanta Pro. Hopefully, everyone gets the live stream. Um, Honestly, I was sort of surprised by the tickets that were still available because they closed them out on the 13th. So, but you know, the early bird gets the worm. So, pretty excited. Now, you saw the list. Uh, do you find yourself looking, peeking at the list, say, "Oh, this girl here, this girl there"?
Of course,
I,
everybody does that. I don't care who you are. Now, I don't do that until the official list is out, though.
right.
like I'm not constantly like trying to stop. Like once the official list is out, where it's like, all right, the work has pretty much been done for everybody. Now
Mm-hmm.
just gotta like ride on through, you know. So
Right.
it's
And how many are on there?
16.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of 20, but 16, and I didn't really look at the numbers previous shows. You remember how many there were in Charlotte and in New York?
They both had quite a few too, over 15.
Right. Okay. So,
Yeah.
like I said, you guys are consistent. And now just the number of shows when you're looking at 2025, um, and you map that out, don't know when the Olympia will be, whether it be, you know, in November, will it be back October? Will it go all the way back to September? Will it be in Orlando? And that's going to map out everybody's plan. But when do you see yourself starting prep in 2025? Because ideally, maybe you put in for the Arnolds,
Mm.
which will be March. And then, of course, you got the gauntlet after the Arnolds, Charlotte, Pittsburgh, and right down the same pike. Um, would you like to try to write in or request to go in the Arnold? Assuming now everything has to line up and go well. Got that with Atlanta, Tampa, Olympia, whatever. But is that a show you would like to do?
Oh hell yeah! Who would not want to do the Arnolds?
And see, that's good for me because that would be an easy one from the standpoint of
That's
helping you or whatnot. Because 90% of my family's there. So,
yeah.
so, but if they come to the show, they may get a little crazy. But I mean, anyway, so you'd have a little small fan base.
I mean, they're gonna be my bodybuilders. We all crazy.
That's it. And they're already looking at all your photos, so they've seen everything. So I mean, there would be sort of notes.
Now that would be dope to definitely get into the Arnold and then go into Charlotte and then New York.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I don't know, maybe like it really depends. Well, regardless,
Right.
I honestly, you know what the thing is now that I'm thinking, I'm like, my off season
Mm-hmm.
doesn't even have to be like what most girls off season
Right.
is, if that makes sense. Because now that me and my coach have noticed that even when I'm cutting, I
Mm-hmm.
put on muscle like crazy, and even though I'm running, like I'm still putting on muscle like crazy. I don't really need to go into such a long and like overly eating like off season.
Right.
You know, like to put on muscle, which I'm pretty. Why is my cardio still on? Which I'm pretty sure like they're really not gonna tell me to put on like that much muscle. Maybe like,
Right.
well, they always say with the glutes for like everybody. So maybe like just something with the glutes they're gonna say. I'm pretty sure, and that's probably what I'm just gonna work on in my off season because
Mhm.
I know that like the symmetry, they always compliment the symmetry between my hamstrings and my quads, how they're both like very like nice and dense. You know, it's not
Right.
quad dense and then where's your hamstrings or vice versa. Like they're both there. So everything that they told me was always like with my glutes. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I definitely brought them up a lot this year. And
Yes.
that was with no off season. That was, I brought them up throughout cutting
Right.
whole time. So I'm excited to see how much we can work with them in off season. Yeah.
And you can really plan out a strategy because those shows are right there. When you look at the Arnolds, Charlotte Pro,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Pro,
I
New York, which is going to be huge this year. This year coming because they got an expo in Pittsburgh.
yeah.
So
I would probably start prepping like early December.
okay,
Because if like let's say I was doing the Arnold, right?
you're right.
That's
You would
fine.
have to.
December, January,
Yeah.
February, March. And granted, I'm definitely not going to be coming from the place that I came from last time. So I
No.
will be able to do like 14 weeks and be good for the Arnold,
Right.
you know?
And what gets me, with looking at that strategy, like I said, it's like a first half and second half of the season. We're in the second half of the season now, but like for you, when you look at all the shows lined up, you got the Arnolds, you got the Charlotte, you got Pittsburgh, New York, take a little break, stay on prep, and then you can hit,
The
Atlanta, Tampa. It just
if
lines up great.
if needed, maybe it won't be needed, but if needed,
Yeah,
then yeah, you can hit up the later shows.
exactly. And I'll tell you what, if that prize money keeps rising, especially with Wolfpack involved now,
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
I mean, one
So
season, see, people would always say like, "Oh, and the competitors, they're not signing up for the shows," and I would always tell them, "Why are we going to sign up and put our bodies through all of that week after week after week after week to walk off with $1,000 in our pockets, first place?"
exactly.
But now that like you're getting like 6, 7, 8,000, it's like, okay, I'll
All
put my
right,
body through
I can
that.
do this. This is good.
Yeah, 'cause,
And
I
I'm
mean,
I'm like I'm excited to see it,
me too.
and see where it goes. Like I said, it's only the fourth year of wellness, so
Mhm.
much. It's exciting. So much more to come. Will it overlap the point where people will say they like wellness more than bikini? Time will tell.
I think I think you're always gonna have the people that like bikini more than wellness, and the people that will like
Hmm.
wellness more than bikini, and then you're gonna have the people that like both of them.
Right, like me.
Yeah, I
That
like
question.
I like both of them. I think they're both like really nice, beautiful divisions.
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, people try to throw a little shade on wellness bikini. Well, they don't have a longer prep. They don't have. Hey, at the end of the day, 180, face the wall, please. Walk it back.
Right.
And when those commands are given, then my thing is shut the fuck
Not
up.
only that, but at the end of the day, you try to out squat a wellness girl. Let me see that.
Shut the fuck up. Yep.
See that. Try to
Yeah, I love all six
out
divisions. I really do. But don't throw shade on wellness and bikini and talk that noise because they're there for a reason, guy. So we had a question that you saw pop up earlier. What division, obviously you haven't been following. She is wellness, uh, and a wellness pro. So anyway, we got to get more people to follow and stuff. We're going to talk some business too after the season for sure. Last thoughts
Last thoughts. I'm
before
ready.
you go to bed.
I'm not even going to bed now. I got to take a shower. I got to pack that chicken
Did
up.
you work? You didn't work today, did you?
Uh-uh.
Okay, good, good.
No. I got paid for like if I worked, but I did not.
Nice. Well, that's always good. Yeah,
um. Yeah. No. I took today
yeah.
off. I needed it because for New York, I worked pretty much up until the day that I had to leave, and
Right.
yeah, that was misery. Like, no. I was like, no, I need the day before off to get all my stuff done in peace. Go get my massage done. Go do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean the fact that like Atlanta's right there, it's not a 10-hour drive like it was to Jersey. I don't
All
have
right.
to super early in the morning. Like I said, I get my nails done in the morning. I'm gonna finish packing in the morning, go get my workout in before I head out, and then just have like my 3.5-hour drive, and that's it.
Yep.
And I already checked in. I already did all of that, so
So you good to go.
good to go.
Take me out of here on this one. Obviously, because
Hold
I
on,
always have told you.
Amazon. Amazon is here. Hold on.
Oh,
God.
I am here. Oh, you got a package for Amazon. Oh man, I thought you was talking about me. Well, she's gonna go get a package at the door, so let's hang on a second here.
I couldn't miss it.
You missed it?
No, I couldn't miss it. It was
Oh,
a electric self feeder for my cat, so I can like feed her from the phone when I'm away.
you got a cat?
Yeah,
When?
she's always in Enzo's room.
Oh, I was about to say I never seen the cat. I'm like, what the world?
She's always in Enzo's room.
Hilarious.
I'm sorry.
Okay. What kind of cat is it?
I don't know. It was given to us.
Oh Lord, you got an alley cat out of New York and brought it down to daggone North Carolina, man.
No, she's from Denver, North Carolina.
That cat's gonna have body count.
She's from Denver. No, we got her when she was a little baby.
Oh, okay. So you got her as a kitten.
Yeah.
All right. So then when before you stepped over, you mentioned Amazon. I was like, I am Amazon. What are you talking about,
I'm like,
Amazon?
wait, Amazon is here.
I am here. All right. So last question, get you out of here. Things are going well. You're definitely on the come up. You're not going to surprise anyone. You're going to start to get all these offers from different brands, photographers. How do you plan to handle that? What are you looking for um, at the end of the day when you start getting all these offers and whatnot? Because I know everybody's been in your DM, right? As appropriately. But who do you say no to? Who do you say yes to? Because we got to get the sponsorship up and get you some more sponsors.
Obviously everyone wants a good sponsorship with supplements. That's like the main one for athletes. It's supplements and food. You have a good supplement sponsor and a good food sponsor, people that believe in you, and it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sponsor you, but you're pretty much acting like an ambassador.
Right.
That's not a sponsorship. Like,
No.
that's an ambassador, and
Right.
there's nothing wrong with that, but don't call it what it is.
Yeah.
Don't approach people with, hey, I want to sponsor you, but here's this is how I'm going to sponsor you, and it's pretty much a breakdown of an ambassador program. That's not a sponsorship. I think people need to read up on what a sponsorship is.
Right.
Because that is not a sponsorship. So yeah,
not a code 10 and mention Melitza. That's not. Yeah, that's not a sponsorship.
Definitely. I mean, if there's a company that I absolutely love and they don't reach out to me for sponsorship and I want to start out as an ambassador, that's a decision that I'm going to make. And it's going to be because I absolutely love that company and hope that in the future they are noticing me and then eventually it turns into a sponsorship. But if you're a company that you want me to represent you, you're not going to approach me and be like, hey, I want you to be an ambassador.
Right.
So yeah, I think people need to read up on the definitions. And when you approach athletes in general, if you're approaching them with a sponsorship, please make them feel like you actually believe in them and like you actually like they're worthy of it, and not just, hey, how much money can you pull in for me?
Exactly. Melitza, see you soon.
I'll see you in 2 days.
All right. Finish packing.
You guys on stage, you guys better purchase the
live stream. Yeah.
And watch me, cause
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a whole new look. I'm not posting no more on Instagram, so no one's gonna see me until probably the day before.
Nice.
Because everyone's right now. Everyone's watching. Like everyone's watching, and
we want to watch it now. Maybe we should live stream the photo shoot.
Nah.
Hey, I'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye now.
Bye.
Melitza seems ready. I think she's in a better place this time, all the way around. From the standpoint, first time she's coming in with a coach. So it's going to be great. I know she's had a great experience so far. So looking for bigger and better things, obviously, as she is going to be her fourth pro show overall, third one in the season. And we will see everybody in Atlanta. I do have a podcast coming up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., but stay tuned for who that guest is, because you're gonna love it. Talk soon. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe to AmazonsFitMag.com, because when you do more, I can do more for these athletes. Talk soon.